Respected panel of judges, my dear participants, and all my fellow guests present here. A very good morning to one and all. I am Kailash Dinesh, and I am here to speak a few words on the topic, is the Indian economy on the right track to become 5 trillion by 2025? In the year 2019, Prime Minister Narendra Modi envisioned India to be a $5 trillion economy by 2025. However, due to the unfortunate coronavirus pandemic and lockdown measures to control it, plunged the global economy into severe contractions. Most of the countries, including India, lost almost 2 of its most productive years, logically pushing India's dream further. So the big question is, will India be a $5 trillion economy by 2025? Economy of a country is determined by looking at its gross domestic product or GDP. As a thumb rule, bigger the gross domestic product of a country, more prosperous it is expected to be. GDP, in simple words, is the total monetary value of all goods and services produced in an economy within a year. There are various ways to calculate GDP, but for international comparisons, GDP is usually calculated using the production method, and then the monetary value is converted into US dollars. Let us look at some economic statistics. In the year 2014, India's GDP was $1.8 trillion. As per World Bank, in the year 2023, India's GDP is $3.75 trillion. With an estimated GDP of $3.75 trillion, India became the 5th largest economy in the world, surpassing France and our very old colonialists, United Kingdom. According to economic reporters, the government seems to be extremely bullish in increasing India's real GDP by next fiscal year. To help India transition from an agrarian to a service sector economy, India launched its $1.9 trillion National Infrastructural Pipeline or NIP. This was further complemented by the 100 lakh crore rupees investment made in the Gati Shakti plan. The government aims to increase the length of highways to 2 lakh kilometers, create more than 200 airports, heliports, and water aerodomes. There are plans to launch 11 new industrial corridors, 2 new defense corridors, 4G connectivity in villages, and increase the usage of renewable energy to 225 gigawatts from 87.7 gigawatts. India is facing heavy challenges due to the current geopolitical situation. Whether it be the Russia-Ukraine conflict, Israel-Palestine war, or the very recent Iran-Pakistan attack. Such tragic events increases the cost of gasoline and crude oil, thus increasing India's input cost. But still, beating all odds, India is emerging as the fastest growing economy in the world. If there is no black swan event, black swan meaning an unpredictable and unprecedented event. I repeat, if there is no black swan event, India is on the right path of achieving its $5 trillion economy dream. If not by 2025, then definitely by 2027. As proud Indians, let us observe, if the 20th century belonged to the Russians and Americans, the last decade belonged to the Chinese, the coming decades and generations belongs to us, the incredible Indians. I would like to conclude by quoting a very famous philosopher, Khalid Mansood. If world is a body, India is its life. Thank you for your patient hearing and hope you have a great afternoon.